Hi, I'm David Dodge. Welcome to Green Energy Futures. The automobile may be an accidental architect, but nothing has done more to affect urban design in the history of North American cities. It's pretty easy to define Toronto, Canada as the Gardiner Expressway, the Don Valley Parkway, or the mighty 401, which people now use to commute, some for more than an hour. In Calgary, it's the Deerfoot Freeway. In Edmonton, it's the Anthony Henday or Whitemud Drive. But this has meant that our cities are sprawling metropolises dissected by concrete and asphalt barriers that divide people, neighborhoods, and communities into fragments. As the world looks to build better human-scale cities that emphasize lifestyle over freeways, the idea of the 15-minute city has emerged.
Hello, I'm Shafraaz Kaba. I started a company called Ask for a Better World, where we help clients with the built environment, focusing on net zero energy, zero carbon buildings, and hopefully more regenerative buildings in our city.
To Kaba, an architect and co-chair of Edmonton's Energy Transition Committee, the idea is actually pretty simple.
Very simply, it's a place where you can get all of the immediate needs and amenities within a 15-minute walking distance of your home.
Kaba lives in Edmonton, Alberta, one of the only cities with community leagues in just about every neighborhood. The Edmonton Federation of Community Leagues recognized the idea years ago when it bundled many of its community programs under the banner of Living Local, something Kaba says is not always easy to do in our sprawling cities.
As you probably can guess, we're a very car-centric society today. So there's very little, as even in my own community in Beverly Heights, I can just barely get my groceries in a 15-minute walk, but I'm hard-pressed to get anything else.
The new city plan in Edmonton strives to become more of a 15-minute city.
So we have to really encourage people to look at other modes of transportation. We have to look at how to create density and new mixed uses of development that enable different opportunities to happen right in your own community.
Edmonton's Blatchford is the largest planned carbon-neutral community in North America. It embodies the idea of the 15-minute city by being centrally located with higher density homes and plenty of green space and infrastructure for walking, cycling, and living local.
For example, in our transportation mode shift, we are trying to get 50% of people to leave their car behind and consider transit or biking, walking, or heck, even those e-scooters that we see all over the place. It might help you become more healthy and more active by bicycling or walking or even jogging in your own community and finding those new connections, meeting your new neighbors or your existing neighbors that you had all along. That social aspect, I think from our pandemic, we've recognized is super important. People have felt very isolated.
The 15-minute city means most of our needs are located within a travel distance of 15 minutes, building stronger communities and a more affordable, climate-resilient city of the future. Next week, we'll talk to Hawida Hassan, one of the architects of Edmonton's new city plan that is built on the idea of 15-minute cities. Learn more at GreenEnergyFutures.ca. For Green Energy Futures, I'm David Dodge.